Hello everyone, this is Shivam Murarka.
And hello everyone, this is Subham Murarka.
And today we are going to review one thing, and that is MacBook Air 2020.
And today in this video we are going to compare this new model of MacBook Air 2020 with the older, not just the one previous model, but the three previous model of MacBook Air 2017.
Yes, that's correct. And it's a huge difference, I'd say.
We are using the MacBook Air 2017 model for the last 3 years, and we have bought the new MacBook Air 2020 model just 3 days back. So we will compare our experience for the last 3 years versus 3 days.
Yeah, but the most important thing about this video and this unboxing, not the unboxing actually, a review I would say, the most important thing about this review, which you will never find anywhere on a whole YouTube or anywhere else. This is not because I want to claim this video as a very important video, but this is because I don't know why the people are not telling you the truth. So such a big company, such a big world where the communication is so fast, how can one imagine this important information to be missed by the great reviewer, great producers, and such a big company? And I don't know why this is a demand. So one thing which I'm going to tell you in this video is really shocking.
And this is not only for the MacBook Air 2020, this also applies to the MacBook previous models 2018 and 2019. And for the last 3 models, this issue has not been
Reported
actually.
Yeah, in fact, I would say reported but ignored, and the people have turned the blind eye. And why so? Why you are not doing this? You are not telling the truth. So I think this is the time to tell the truth.
So without getting delayed, let's start comparing the two models. So the first difference which you can see on the camera is that the Apple logo. The Apple logo of the previous model, that is the second generation MacBook Air, is glowing, but the new Apple model doesn't glow.
Yeah, this you know, right? Yes, this you know, and this is very common. Second difference which is majorly is there is that of the keyboard. This keyboard of the MacBook Air 2020 is really amazing. And the reason behind that is that they have changed the mechanism back to the scissors mechanism, not the butterfly mechanism, which they are following from the last 4 to 5 years, I would say. So the benefit of the butterfly mechanism was that it gets to reduce the size of the laptop a lot, due to which you see the MacBook Air and the different MacBooks were able to achieve the very thin model, body form. But the problem with the MacBook butterfly mechanism is this.
And this is a proof
What is this?
And this is a proof, as I have said, that we are using it for the last 3 years. So the command key has come out.
Yeah, I think it's not come out. He has taken it out, isn't it? So yes, this is the command key we are talking about. If you can see it, command key. Because what he has done is that he has taken the command key out because the keyboard was not working. And to find out this, that the keyboard was not working, was a huge task. We are about to dump the laptop, isn't it?
Yeah, and when we searched it for in the Apple support, we found that they have suggested some method to clean your keyboard, but it doesn't work out very properly. So we have to take it out so that we can start using our laptop again.
Yeah, so thanks Shubham for taking that command button out. Locate that key is actually getting the problem, and then with fearful hands and shaking hands, we tried it ourselves, and thanks to YouTube videos that we were able to take it out, and of course his skills. Otherwise I would have just busted the whole laptop. Anyway, so now this was the difference between a keyboard.
Now we will go to the next difference, and this difference about the trackpad. The trackpad is 20% larger than the trackpad of older model, and the smoothness and the overall experience is much better than the older model.
Yeah, it matters. The trackpad is larger and it does make experience. So the keyboard experience and the trackpad experience will get you into love with this. But the thing which we're talking just have a difference. Before telling you the shocking thing which no one has tell you, let's discuss one more thing which is really important to tell you, is that the display. The display is much better in the MacBook Air 2020. Actually, you will fall in love with this. Though it's not the best screen, but the screen which they have able to produce is amazing.
The new MacBook Air display is of the same size as of the older model, but it has a very less bezel, and which makes the overall size of the laptop smaller than the older model.
Though the screen size remains the same, that's the one benefit, and of course the colors and PPI is amazing. The next thing which is very good in MacBook Air 2020 is the speaker. See, we are not the tech giants, we are not the tech experts, which we are, whatever we are going to tell you is just on the user experience from the perspective of a common user, right?
In the new MacBook Air model, they have put the speaker on the side of the keyboard, and in the previous model it was below the keyboard. So the overall sound of the new MacBook Air is much better than the previous model.
Yeah, and of course the design was different, and of course they have changed the technology a bit so that the sound has improved a lot. In fact, it is actually, you'll enjoy listening to the song and of course watching at the screen itself. Now, let me tell you one thing. The next big difference between this MacBook Air 2020 and the MacBook 2017 is that the charging port, which have changed.
In the new MacBook Air, they have given the C connector, while in the older model, they have given the USB connector, HD reader, and they have actually given the two USB port, one on the left side and one on the right side. And there is also a connector which I don't know what exactly it is, but it's a Thunderbolt connector, which is missing in new model, new MacBook Air.
And here in this new MacBook Air 2020, they have just put the two USB-C port and a 3.5mm jack, which was really important. But before we continue, I would like to make a disclaimer that this video is sponsored by no one. No one. So this video is not sponsored by anyone. So please don't think that we are biased. If we are biased as a user, because I love, basically now I have become we. So we both actually now in love with Apple products. That's why we are using various Apple products, but so we are biased from the perspective of user only. So that is again a good thing, that if user is being biased for the Apple thing, then there must be something in the Apple product itself. But still, it is sponsored by no one. So we are going to try our best and the most honest video on this review, which you are going to see.
The next difference is that when you charge the older laptop, you can see whether it is full charge or not without opening the laptop. But in the new MacBook Air 2020, you can't see that difference because it removes the light, indicator light.
Yeah, now it's just a plain connector, and until unless you open the lid, you won't be able to know that what is the percentage. In fact, I think until unless you start the PC, you won't be able to know that how much percentage has been charged, which is now an engaging task. Personally, as a user, I don't like it much.
Now come to the body size and weight. As I have previously told that the overall body size has reduced a bit from the older version, but in spite of reduced size, the overall weight of the MacBook Air 2020 is more than the older model 2017.
It's a slight difference with the body size or body weight. You will see of course, body size is shorter but thicker, and the body weight is a bit more. So slight difference, but bit noticeable. You can notice it completely that there is a bit difference between this body sizes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's time to reveal the truth.
The bigger truth which no other one will tell you.
And that's shocking that why no one is going to tell you, but yes, no one is telling you. So let's talk about what you need the most during this COVID scenario, during this lockdown scenario, and how the new way of socializing, the new normal as people say.
And that's the meeting over Zoom app.
Yep, WebEx app, and those different apps are there where you're doing the video conferencing, a lot of video meeting. So for that you need camera.
Your own web camera which is inbuilt in your MacBook Air.
Yes, but instead of getting it better, it has become worse, and so worse that you cannot imagine it yourself. Man, come on, what are you doing? You're putting so much money into it, and just to buy a camera which is not at all worth an old mobile phone. This is so grainy.
In fact, the camera of the 2017 model is far better than the 2020 model, which you can see on the screen, the effect of which you can see on the screen.
Yeah, and of course this video is just being processed to show you that what is the difference and how the differences are there. So now this was the most important thing in our own video. We're trying to keep it short. Of course, for more details you can see other YouTuber videos, because we are not the tech experts and we are not going to tell you the very thin expert things, but I'm going to tell you, we have just told you all the major updates about this MacBook Air 2020 and the one most important hidden truth.
And you can see about that truth about the camera on the Apple official website at the support tab. In the support section you can see the forum
where you can get the details actually, and of course we have sharing the link also on the forum of Apple site itself, where the people are discussing about this. And I don't know why people are not reporting widely on the YouTube, but this is a terrible experience when you're investing so much in such a good laptop and you cannot do video conferencing for this. This is really bad.
And in fact, when we complained about this in the Apple customer care, they told that they are facing problem in the 2018, 19, 20, all the three models of the third generation, while this was not a problem in the earlier generations of the, that is second generation. Hence, they are accepting the truth that their new versions are not as better as their older version in the matter of camera.
So this is how we are trying to refund this MacBook Air 2020, or maybe replaced it. Let's see what happens in future. But yes, this is the truth. So be aware. Of course, you should know and all the information about MacBook Air 2020 and the truth about it, so that you can make your mind to buy this product.
So this was all about today, and I hope you like our honest review. And if you really like our honest review, then please give your honest comment in this video. We were waiting for that. So just give a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you don't like the video, then give us a thumbs down. We don't mind. And share the video if you really like it.
And of course, your suggestions will also help us to improve. This is the very initial videos which you are recording. So of course, your suggestion will help us. And please do subscribe. Though I won't say the content will be the same or it will always about with tech, but of course we are going to have some honest talk in this channel in the coming days.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.